Saluton kai bonvenon al leciono dek unu. Hello and welcome to lesson 11. This lesson is going to be all about prepositions. You'll also be learning about change of location, and you'll learn de versus da. Before we get started with prepositions, I'm going to teach you a few new verbs. Iri, to go. Stari, to stand. Sidi, to sit. Salti, to jump. Meti, to put. Kushi, to lie, as in to be lying down. Now let's learn about prepositions. A preposition is a word that shows relation between other words. Examples of English prepositions are on, above, in, and with. Now, I can't teach you every Esperanto preposition in this lesson, but I'll teach you a few, and I'll give you an example sentence with each preposition. Sur, on. Mi kuŝas sur la lito. I lie on the bed. Notice the order of these words. Sur comes before la lito, and this is because in Esperanto, just like in English, prepositions are placed right before what they modify. Now some more examples. Sub, under. La kato estas sub la tablo. The cat is under the table. En, in. La ĉokolado estas en la skatolo. The chocolate is in the box. Al, to or toward. Mi iros al la flughaveno. I will go to the airport. So how do we use prepositions to express change of location? Well, to do this, we use the accusative case. Remember, this is when you attach the letter no to the end of a noun or adjective. As an example, sur means on. But if we use sur plus a word in the accusative case, this will mean onto. And as another example, en means in. But if we use en plus a word in the accusative case, this means into. Let me show you an example of this. Mi saltas sur la lito. Notice that la lito is not in the accusative case, so there's no change of location. This means I jump on the bed. More specifically, this means I'm already on the bed and I'm jumping. But if I were to say mi saltas sur la liton, then la lito is in the accusative case, and this means I jump onto the bed. In other words, I wasn't on the bed, but now I'm jumping and I'm moving onto the bed. As another example, mi metis la ĉokoladon en la skatolon. I put the chocolate into the box. Notice that chocolado and skatolo are both in the accusative case. This is because chocolado is the direct object of the verb metis, and we say en la skatolon because we're expressing a change of location. You do need to be careful when using the accusative case to express change of location. With the preposition al, you'll never use the accusative case. This is because al already means to or toward, so the change of location is already expressed in the preposition itself. Therefore, you don't need the accusative case. So if I wanted to say, I go to the park, I would say, mi iras a la parko, and I wouldn't attach the letter no to the end. Now some more prepositions. Super, above. La birdoj flugas super la domoj. The birds fly above the houses. Ekster, outside of. Mi staras ekster la vendejo. I stand outside of the store. Inter, between or among. La hundo estas inter la arboj. The dog is between the trees. Pri, about or concerning. Mi pensas pri ĉokolado. I think about chocolate. Two prepositions that are often confused in Esperanto are kun and per. The reason why they can be mixed up is because they can both translate to the English preposition with, but these are two distinct words, so of course they have different uses. With the preposition kun, both things that you talk about are performing an action. The word kun shows that they're together. As an example, li dancas kun ŝi. This means he dances with her. The preposition per means by means of, and you use this when something is being used. For example, mi manĝas per forko. I eat with a fork, or I eat using a fork. So you can see that the distinction between kun and per is important. What if you were to say mi manĝas kun forko? Well, this would mean I eat with a fork, but this would mean that you're actually sitting down sharing a meal with a fork. So be careful when you use kun and per to avoid confusion. Now some more prepositions. Sen, without. Mi dormis sen lito. I slept without a bed. Apud, next to. Mi sidas apud la fenestro. I sit next to the window. Ĉe, at, and this pertains to location. Mi estas ĉe la kafejo. I am at the cafe. Tra, through. Li naĝas tra akvo. He swims through water. Trans, across. La lernejo estas trans la strato. The school is across the street. Antaŭ, in front of, before. La kato estas antaŭ la hundo. The cat is in front of the dog. Malantaŭ, behind. La kato estas malantaŭ la fiŝo. The cat is behind the fish. Post, after. Mi dormis post la festo. I slept after the party. Ĝis, until, or up to. Ni marŝos ĝis la strato. We will walk up to the street, or we will walk until the street. Another thing that you can do with prepositions is add the ending for adjectives or adverbs. Remember, this is the letter a and the letter e, respectively. For example, kun means with. You can add the letter e to make the adverb kune, together. Ĉu vi volas manĝi kune? Do you want to eat together? You can also do this with apud, and you can make the adjective apuda, adjacent. Mi dormos en la apuda ĉambro. I will sleep in the adjacent room. Another pair of prepositions that's often confused is de and da. This is because in some situations they can both translate to the preposition of. One use of the preposition de is possession. La ĉapelo de mia frato. The hat of my brother. My brother's hat. So the word de goes directly in front of whatever is possessing. Another use of the preposition de is starting location. Mi iris de mia domo al la vendejo. I went from my house to the store. The preposition da also means of, but the preposition da is used to measure quantity. Mi trinkis unu litron da akvo. I drank 1 liter of water. Be careful though, because there are some situations where you should not use da, but instead you should use de. One example is manco de akvo, a lack of water. This is because if you're saying a lack of water, it's not really a specific measure of water. You're just saying that the water is in a lacking amount. Botello de la akvo, a bottle of the water. You use de because you never use da right before the definite article. You could say botello da akvo, but you cannot say botello da la akvo. You would have to say botello de la akvo. Another example is unu botello de gi, one bottle of it. This is because you don't use da with personal pronouns. Instead, you use de. So you would say unu botello de gi, one bottle of it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up my video if you liked it.